What's up, guys? Welcome back, man, to another Why Now Is Your Time podcast. Listen, we're about to get started, man. I met this gentleman, man, very, very, very knowledgeable. Very, man, he got that fire. Listen, when I tell you he got that fire, man. I mean, but I'm not one to introduce him. I'm gonna let him introduce himself, man. Welcome to the podcast, man.
Hey, appreciate it.
Talk to him, man. Tell him a little bit about you.
So I'm host Sway, from Dayton, Ohio. Been
Come
in
on.
Houston about going on 6 years.
Okay.
Do a little bit of everything. My thing
Come
is
on.
connecting people,
Mm.
creating our own society.
Come
We gotta
on.
get back to our own society. So
Ooh.
we do that by creating wealth through products,
Come on.
services, and
Mm.
mindset. Mindset is the biggest one.
Mindset is everything.
It's everything.
So what made you get on this journey? So you had to be that moment when you were sitting in the house, or you bought a product, or what made you get on this journey though?
What made me get on the journey is when I was 18, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
my pops, he always been an entrepreneur.
Mm.
Man, sell
Come on.
products. He was always the top earner in his company.
I got you.
So I remember being a kid though. He used to come to my school, right?
Okay.
His company went bankrupt because they did some illegal stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Come on.
So he went from making $5,000 to nothing a month in that
Come
company.
on.
So
Come on.
he got some cloths. So
Okay.
he'd come there, help out with the kids, right?
Okay.
Teaching, tutoring.
Mm.
And then in the meantime, he'd go out there and take a cloth, wipe their car down. I'm talking about he doing all the teachers, principals, everybody.
Come on.
Bro, he's selling the cloths at $30 a pop. He like $2.
Come on. So that light bulb had to hit. Like,
Yeah.
hold on. What he doing? All right.
My brothers, they was entrepreneurs themselves. So
Okay.
me, at 18, I started working at Walmart, right? Gave them 3 years. My mom had a surgery and I was running late. Told them like, hey, look, I'm gonna be like an hour late.
Gotcha.
They was like, you can't be here on time.
We don't need you.
Feel me? And from that day, I said, I really never want to put my time in another person's hands.
God, I like that.
When you put your time into another person's hands, they
Come
can
on.
tell you whatever they want to tell you.
Hello?
You got to answer. So, like I tell people, when you go into entrepreneurship,
come on,
business owners, an entrepreneur, that's just a person doing things.
Yes, that's
for
it.
themselves. But
Come on.
once you step into business ownership, you got to have strategic systems in place for you to win, because if you don't, you're just a person doing something. But people always want to say they want to be their own owner and you want to be a boss, but the boss got to be there on time. The boss got to do everything that everybody else don't do.
Yes.
So when you get into that mindset of having that, that's when it's gonna be great.
I think that's good, because I think a lot of people don't understand the premise of being on time. And when you be an entrepreneur, this is my thing. I tell people, one string of income is too close to zero.
Too close to zero.
So
too close to none.
So you gotta be on the path of creating wealth. You gotta have multiple streams of income.
Yeah.
And for every income, your face don't gotta be on it. And people need to understand that part.
I'm a silent partner in a lot of stuff.
Ooh, man, talk about it, man. So as an entrepreneur, like, give us some things that on this journey you've been going through, like, what's pushing you? Like, what's your why?
Abundance.
Talk about it.
So the thing about abundance is it's different from rich.
Okay.
So when people really think about wealth, or rich, they think about money, having cars, having clothes, having houses, going on vacations. But what if you could become abundant to where all of your needs is satisfied? Bills is, you already know it's going to happen.
Good.
Yeah. So, being an entrepreneur, a business owner, sometimes you have, all the time you have to create alchemy. You got to create.
Come on.
You got to
talk
turn
about
water
it.
into wine. And if all the people I know that know me, they know I'm good at turning water into wine. I'm the playmaker. So I can find a play out of anything. So
Come on.
the thing is, you got to be in a mindset of doing that.
Gotcha.
And that could be frustrating. But when you take a step back,
yes.
So let me tell you something that I do. I meditate,
Okay.
listen to high frequency.
So me and you do kind of the same kind of thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then I practice abundance. So
Okay.
let's just say, like you offered me, you told me to come here.
Yes.
If I would have been like, nah, man, come to mine, let's meet up somewhere. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not me being abundant
I
because
got you.
this is a blessing for me.
Yes.
And it's a blessing to you.
Yes.
So when people give you stuff or offer you stuff, you should take it automatically. That's a part of being abundant because they reap something from that.
That's true. And you know what? This is a thing I like to talk about because I think a lot of people is like people who broke minded. The first thing they say is money ain't everything. You know that
is right there next to oxygen.
Say you need. That's my slang is money is just like oxygen.
It is.
The minute it stops, you die.
You die.
If your oxygen stop, you dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it comes with, but understand as an entrepreneur, I tell people it's like having that defibrillator. That thing that you look at for your heart, it go doom, 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 doom. That means your life is going up and down. Yeah. The minute I meet somebody say, my life is just so easy, so line, dead soul walking.
Yeah.
Why you sitting here lying? Like, man, I'm not saying like my life is great, but I still go through a lot of like looking at like how can I get to this 100K a month? I'm not there yet. I'm working on it right now.
I told people though. I tell people this all the time.
Come on.
You cannot become comfortable in life. Because all right, if you think about it, right?
Come on.
If we look outside,
come on.
If everything was just sunshine, everything would die.
That's true.
That's too much sunshine. You don't got no rain. We need rain. Like
yes.
If you didn't have rain, you don't have no growth.
Come on, man.
And everybody got to get watered. So I compare my journey to the bamboo tree.
Oh, talk about it. Talk about it. I know what it is. Tree. They might not know, but tell me.
So the Chinese bamboo tree for the average person.
Come on.
You buy it, you plant it. So if you plant something, you water it every day. Every day.
So cultivate. Go ahead.
In 6 months, you don't see nothing. You probably gonna be like,
give up.
I'm done with it.
That's it.
But see, the thing about the Chinese bamboo tree, it takes 5 years, and you know what 5 years equivalates to? That's 10,000 hours. So if you dedicate 10,000 hours to something, you become obsessed with it. So you gonna see growth.
Come on.
It's gonna be prolonged.
Come on.
So at the 5-year mark, the Chinese bamboo tree grows crazy.
Yes.
It's one of the strongest things in the world.
Yes.
It just takes time. So the whole time is building a foundation and a base on the ground. So the vines and the roots is super strong. You can't even pull it out.
And I tell people that I'm like, man, the life that we're living every day, man, like my mindset is die empty.
What?
So God told me a lot. He says too many ideas at the gravesite.
Of course.
He say die empty.
That's the richest place on earth.
You know what I'm
saying?
It's
the cemetery. Everybody's taking some
people
ideas.
Always is afraid to go out on the limb. They're afraid to say, man, I can go do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what it is? You said mindset, but I tell people create the right environment too.
Of course.
Because the right environment is going to create the right mindset. If you got the right mindset, but the environment messed up.
I used to be though.
Oh, talk about it.
So, everybody got a past. So my past life is having the right mindset.
Come on.
Being ambitious.
Come on.
Being a go-getter, being a hustler, but being in the wrong environment. So my environment is very toxic.
Got you.
And even looking back, but I'm glad to go through it because the young dudes that's out here in the streets trying to do this and that, I can tell you like, it's only one way it's gonna end. Two, I mean, it's a few ways.
Yeah.
But the only way, when I say it's one way, it's like you're empty. It's like you're just doing something. It's like you're not fulfilled. See, people chase, like I say, chase things. So when you look at a lifestyle of certain people in certain places, it looks good, but the day-to-day operations of that lifestyle.
Come on.
That's what's killer. So do you really want that or you just want the look? So if you want the look, I'm getting a gang of entrepreneurs together right now, business owners. We're going to go state to state.
Come on.
Just looking to do this movement later on this year.
Okay.
We go to state, link with other business owners. We're going to look like what We're gonna throw the jury on. We
Yes,
gonna have the
yes.
cars. We
Come
gonna have
on.
everything
Come
that they
on.
want.
Yes.
But we're gonna be like, well, we not your average. We not
No,
D-boys.
we not.
We own businesses. This is what a business owner looks like.
Yes.
When you could create
Come on.
multiple streams of income, this is what it pay you like.
Not one, not two,
multiple,
not three, multiple.
I'm looking to have 10,000 streams of income, paying me $1,000 a month.
I like that, dog. I love that. I love that. I tell people every day. Listen, every day I wake up, I'm like, me and my wife got different moves we making. It's like we're and one of my things I say is, what plays are you running and what bars are you dropping? Let me explain.
Oh yeah,
the plays is the marketing and the bars is the content.
Yes, sir.
All right. So every day, if you follow me, I'm gonna drop a video every day. That's just what I'm gonna do. It might be a 30-second reel, or it might be somebody on the podcast. Because I got like 70, 80 people lined up for the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, Major out here.
Hey man, So it's just, but it's staying consistent. When I met you, I followed you. First thing I said was, "Oh, hold on." Then we was talking at the event. I said, "He talking spicy." You know what I'm saying? He talking spicy. I need to get him on my podcast.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So let's dive into some of your business adventures, man, that you want to kind of bring to forefront so that people can know what you do.
So definitely do credit.
Okay.
So we have a credit business. We help people get funding. I actually just partnered with one of the ladies that was at the event.
Okay.
On funding. Then I also have a event studio.
Okay.
We renovating it right now. We got a digital address that you could use for your business. So anybody that is stuck and they like, hey, look, I'm starting this business.
Come on.
I'm gonna show you how to structure your business. So we actually do consulting.
Come on.
So you just got to pay for the time.
That's it.
I'm gonna lay the foundation out for you. We have co-working spaces. So if you need to come study,
come on.
You could do that. We got a business club. It's called the Business Club of Houston.
Okay.
So the business club
is it monthly?
It's about to be that.
Sign me up. I'll pay for it.
Yeah. So what it is for business people. So we're getting some licensing.
Okay.
Right now, as far as the liquor license.
Okay.
So we got a bar there. So, of course, we get indulged.
Okay.
But we networking and building a relationship and a foundation. So
I got you.
This is the key to creating social economics. You have to keep the money generating
within us.
So if we have this just for business owners,
yes,
only way you could get in is by invite.
But
you have to either be in the mindset of opening up a business, or supplying a service. And it'd be a grading scale. So if I do business with you and I ain't like it, you got a foundation of people that gonna hold you accountable. Hey,
I love that.
I heard you did business with such and such and didn't really go that well.
What happened?
Yeah, like how can we make that? But it's not.
How can we fix it?
Yeah, it's not to condemn anybody, but it's to make sure we are accountable of our community.
Which again, me and my wife talk about this all the time. We go to don't take this the wrong way. We go to a white establishment. The food not good. We don't complain. But then we go to a black establishment. I knew they food wasn't gonna be good. I'm like, hold on, man. Give them a shot, bro.
The thing is, we are conditioned to go hard on ourselves.
Okay. Talk about it.
To give everybody else this pass. If you
this
go to a Chinese restaurant, you ain't questioning nothing.
Not one thing.
But if you go to the black establishment, it's like, oh, I waited too long, or this. But you got to understand too. See, people are in the mindset of consumer.
Come on.
I just want to consume, so it's like everything is on their time. But at the same time, you don't put yourself in the shoes of the business owner. Hey, look, the fryer just went out. You feel me? We back here making other plays to make sure you are comfortable. So I try to get people in that mindset.
And I think people need that. And that's why I tell my wife all the time, like the people we help, and I believe this. We can do the same thing. It don't matter because people are assigned to you and people are assigned to me. And so I tell people the power 1,000. So the power 1,000, my mindset is it allows us to go hard 1,000%. All right. And not only that, get you 1,000 people to know, like, and trust you and buy from you year after year after year. You can make $1 million over and over and over and over.
Yes, sir.
But that takes you understanding. I tell people, learn how to start your business, learn how to structure it, then systematize it, and then scale it.
Yes, sir.
That's the 4 S's. So if you do those things, it becomes easy. So let's talk about the breakdown, because you was talking spicy, man, about how to bring people into the ecosystem, like the mid product, low product. Talk about it.
So, and that's what we have. We have virtual assistants.
Okay.
We actually loan to other people's businesses.
I love that.
The thing is, you have to have something for the people. So if you are in business, let's just say podcast, you start a podcast.
Come on.
How do you get people into podcasting? You create a low digital product that costs you nothing, costs them nothing. So if this product, and you could go on different places and buy books.
Yes.
So you could buy the licensing of a book, and let's just say that book is $10. You can sell that book for $20 a pop.
Come on.
So it's just to give your audience something.
Yes.
So if that's your niche, you want to make sure that somebody is learning. So once they learn from it, they like, dang, okay, this book was actually good. It dropped some gems. It told them how to start it.
Yes.
Hey, look, we also have a course that show you how to do this.
Come on.
Now from that course, they like, hold on, I done did the course. I'm actually doing what they say is actually real.
And it's working.
As long as it works, people's gonna buy more. So now once a person goes through your course, that's the second level of your ecosystem. Now it goes into the third level. I got this rule, right?
Okay.
If 10 people buy, if 10 people look, 3 people gonna buy.
So you're on the 3% rule.
3% rule.
Okay, gotcha.
So that 3% rule is even if 10 people buy, 3 people gonna want my time.
Okay, gotcha.
So now that's
and time equals currency. Time equals currency.
Major currency.
You hear what I'm saying? You said something that was so key. I'm gonna piggyback off this before I forget it.
Oh, yes, sir.
So I tell people that's like, man, how you start your podcast? I say, easy. Now I got an ebook for $47.
Yes, sir.
It's 35 pages. Tell you how I podcast. People buy the ebook. They say, oh man, I need more.
Yeah, that's
now I got the course.
Yes, sir.
The course is 5 hours and 48 minutes. All right, 12 modules with sub modules inside of the 12 modules.
Let's go.
So
let's go.
$297. People said, man, I bought the ebook, I bought the course, but how do I get access to you?
Hey, look, that's gonna cost you.
So I give them, check this out. I'm only like to spend time every year with 100 people.
Gotcha.
It's $2,500.
That's cool.
But you get me on Zoom calls. You get to come to my studio and record your first 2 for free, and then you can rent the podcast room for 50% off. All right.
People ain't even catch the
I'm putting them in the app.
But 100 people is $25K.
No. 100 people is 250,000.
I mean 250. My bad.
Yeah.
That's 10 people. Yeah. So if people don't get it, like your time is worth something. So this is why I tell people,
talk about it.
They go to work. You gotta pay taxes on the money. Then you can work a certain amount of hours. You could do that throughout the year. You don't need people they overlook everything.
Yes.
You overlooking the small things. So if you just got 10 people a month,
that's it.
10 people a month.
That's it.
That's dedicated that wants to get to the next level.
Yes.
With their podcast, it's $250,000 a year. That's not hard.
No, that's easy. And I tell people, I wasn't even thinking about the 2,500 until people was like, hey, the information good, the ebook good, the course good, but I want you.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on. I told my wife said, start a mentee program for them. And I was like, I gotta figure out the right price. And then we thought about it. She said, $2,500, they can get you on Zoom calls and they can come to the studio and record the first 2 for free.
Hey, look, y'all better tap in. Ain't nobody giving out no. I know people that other people have ain't nobody giving out no deal like that.
Hey man,
you can come to the studio.
You can come to.
That's what you call under promise, over deliver.
And when they come here, I show them how to use all the equipment.
And you get one-on-one training.
You get one-on-one training, dog. And I give them that first 2 for free so they can fill it out and can say, so I can run this podcast? I'm like, I'm running a podcast. Usually I have a design assistant. He's not here yet, but okay. I got 2 people that I hired just to run this, to press the buttons. But I'm pressing the buttons right now. So I show them how you can run your own studio, your own podcast by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And this is the beauty of it. We rent this room out, and they can pay $97 an hour, sit down, don't gotta touch nothing, and we do the edit. What we doing this at, man?
Y'all better tap in.
What we doing this at? So I heard you talked about what was that? Modular homes. Was that it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about that.
So back home in Dayton, I was in real estate.
Okay.
Very heavy. So I got a home remodeling company.
Okay.
Me and my uncle, he was the master of home remodeling. He still is.
Okay.
And he be doing everything by himself. So he could do the whole house by himself. So I used to play football. He was my coach. So we'd leave football practice or a football game and go knock out houses.
I got you.
So after a while, we was working with him. And next thing I know, he told me, like, man, you need to have your own.
If y'all hear that noise, it's rain. It's rain. So let's not know, like, oh, the podcast messing up. Nah, go so.
That just means it's growth outside.
Yeah. All right,
so I started buying houses for like $600.
Okay.
Then we started reflipping them, fixing them up, flipping them.
I like that.
So I had moved to Houston, sold my property, came here, seen what's really out here.
Yes.
So I had a deal with my city.
Okay.
I was gonna get some land donated. I think it was like 50-something acres.
Oh wow.
And I only had to pay like a small amount. We was gonna do container homes. So my old hood, I was going back there to renovate everything. So
got you.
The thing is, you got what's called tax breaks.
Okay.
And then you got tax credits. So if you go into like a neighborhood where I grew up in, it's called a war zone.
Okay.
So all of the houses is in red for the market.
Okay.
So if you start creating opportunity there, they'll give you an opportunity tax credit.
Oh, that's cool.
So you could, let's just say if a house is worth, some houses be worth like 10K at the most.
Okay.
A nice house, you might be like 30,000. So if you building up around them, you building up the value of the property.
I got you.
In the neighborhood. So they'll give you up to like 500K.
Okay.
So once
this was a good play. Sound like a good play that was being
ran. The play was there, but COVID hit.
Okay.
And then the banks, it's small,
backing up.
Small city. So they like, nah, the city like, hey, look, they ain't giving out nothing. The banks like, man, we don't even know what's about to happen.
Yeah.
So we can't give out no money. And that was in the end of February. So that's when the pandemic went full-fledged after that. So
this is I love talking about entrepreneurship because I think people are always looking for a way to create.
Yes, sir.
All right. So as an entrepreneur, being a creator, how important is that?
That's the most important. So I'm creating daily.
Okay.
So if you see my notebook, I got like 5 notebooks.
I love it.
Those things I want to accomplish by the next 2 years. So I'm looking at 3 years. The next 3 years, $1 billion. And some people might be like, "Oh, you'll be a billionaire." All right.
Yeah, of course.
But the thing is, once you learn a system, if you have a system that's making you money,
come on,
you could implement that system into anywhere.
But people are fire. All right, but we cut off on this, but we back. All right, so I'm saying, so you always, I'm
always reinventing myself.
Okay.
So every year, every month, every day, it's a new level. So what happened yesterday, got to evaluate it.
Yes,
how to make it better. So my philosophy is: do I want to be Kobe or do I want to be Iverson? Kobe, he wasn't God gifted.
Come on.
My man was actually trash. Majority of his career as a kid playing ball, he was trash. He didn't say that. But the thing is, he had hard work on his side.
I got you.
Iverson different. God gave him the gifts. He could play football. He could play basketball. He could do whatever you wanted to do.
Crazy.
But he didn't have the practice. See, we talking about practice.
Yeah, we're talking about practice.
But the thing is, I took from that, look at the results.
Yes.
Kobe is a 5-time champion. Iverson went there.
But he couldn't.
Was good enough.
But he couldn't complete the.
And he went against the same, that other person.
So my mindset is, we have, I got to turn this down a little bit because it cut off on us. All right, here we go. Come on, here we go. Right there. So my mindset is, people think Jordan number one. They do.
Yeah.
Some people think LeBron number one. Of course, they're gonna throw Kobe in there, but
they kind of overshadow my man
Kobe.
Yeah, they trying to.
Yeah, they trying to put him on there. So we can't. So I believe there's no such thing as the greatest player. I believe there's people in eras that was great. So I can't. Of course, people gonna say Jordan 6 rings, never game 7, all the Jordan people. But I'm like, to me, that sounds good. But I never bought one pair of Jordans my whole life. I just never never. I just never bought one pair of Jordans. I got money to buy shoes. I want, but I just don't want to because I don't want to go where everybody go. Right. So everybody got the same look. I've been a weird type of person. So back in the day, I was rocking that Rockaware. You know what I'm saying? I used to buy the Rockaware tennis shoes. I was like, man, what kind of? I'm like, it's different because nobody really was buying them, but people had Jordans on everywhere we went.
Oh, no, for sure.
So they did a survey, and I say that to bring you to the story. They did a survey of how people are programmed. Yeah. Everything messing up today, huh?
Hey, listen.
Hey, let's go. Anyways, yeah, they went to the inner city of Chicago, asking kids about Jordan. They had Jordans on.
They don't know him.
They couldn't ask when he was drafted. Well, they can answer anything, but that tells me how people are programmed. So how do we shift the programming so we can start keeping the money in-house as entrepreneurs? How do we shift that programming to like, man, working for somebody ain't it?
The way we shift the programming is we have to get comfortable with working with each other.
Okay. I like that.
Like you said, you hired 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 people that came to work, they had to be comfortable enough to work for another black person.
Yes, and they both black.
And that's the thing. But sometimes it's like, I ain't about to work for you, and I ain't about to do it. People over ego, underpaid.
I like that.
So they don't have the lifestyle, but a person is trying to show you. I'll say this: I'd rather work for a black person.
Come on.
That I could learn from on a day-to-day, and I can get close. Like you, my brother, Lindiana's, vegan restaurant here.
Mm-hmm.
My brother owned that. I worked for him for 3 years.
Come on.
While I have my businesses going,
come on.
But I worked at the restaurant. But look, I built up over 10,000 contacts. Contacts. So my thing is, you gotta have an overall goal while you working.
That's good.
You gotta have something, but you get to learn firsthand.
The funny part is, they didn't really even know how to edit. I taught them how to edit.
That's the purpose of working with.
They knew a little bit about it. They knew a little bit, but see, I've been editing since I was like 17, and I'm 43.
Oh, that's
so I know how to edit. You know, I study. I look at the market. I see what's going on. So I taught them how to edit, but I did because I'm like, I need to bring in somebody to take that load off of me because I was meeting a lot of clients that was saying, "Hey, man, I love the way you do your reels. How can you do my reels?" And I was like, "Hey, why don't you come in and let me teach you?" They say, "No."
Exactly.
I want to pass the reels to you. You edit them and send them back to me.
Trust me, man. I get calls all the time. Like, hey, look, I need you to. Can you do this for me? Nah, I could teach you though.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to learn. That's where our area is.
Come on.
It's a microwave society.
Man, talk about it. It's true.
Teach me how to fish.
Man,
I'm trying to go eat. I'm trying to eat for a lifetime.
Man,
I don't want nobody to do something for me. And now I'm dependent. See, that's the thing. People like to be dependent because that's what we are taught. That's how we're programming.
Yes.
We got a system of dependence.
Man.
But if we learn how to be independent, I say codependent.
Codependent. My wife always said that too. My wife said, she said, I don't tell the ladies I'm an independent woman. I'm a codependent.
Yeah, bro, I tell everybody we need each other.
Yeah.
Ain't no one person gonna fly us.
Listen, man.
It takes a boatload.
Yes. So I said you had a kid recently. Was that recently?
Oh yeah. My little girl, she's 6 weeks.
Okay. Wow. So how's that changing your experience daily with your grind, your why?
Oh, she gonna make me a billionaire.
Come on.
But I tell her this so.
Okay.
She's 6 weeks.
Come on, talk about it.
Every morning I gotta listen to affirmations. I actually paid this audio book for the conversation with God. And people be like, man, she
don't matter.
But see, I'm building up her subconscious. Affirmations, you are great. You a millionaire, you a billionaire. You can do whatever. You build that up while she's young. By the time she get to 3, she gonna be running her own business. And she actually is on my corporation. She's one of the directors.
Ooh, I like.
We are setting the trends. It's gonna be different.
Because we wasn't really taught that though.
Nah.
I grew up, my mama, RIP to my mom, this is my mom right here, passed away 13 years ago from cancer. But this is the thing. It's so crazy because she didn't know no better. All right. So she putting bills in my name. But they ain't know no better.
But see, that's what we is
because
it's like redlining when it comes to houses.
Come on.
They're not trying to let you get in. So we have to create.
Yes.
That's what we good at doing.
Yes.
We're good at surviving.
Man.
But we were never taught to thrive.
You know what I learned though? Those other races would take our content. They would take our content.
Of course.
Package it up and sell it because we are afraid to sell it. So we are afraid. I tell people, when you learn
TikTok.
Man.
TikTok is the biggest thing.
That's it.
They redo all of our dances, everything we come up with. Remember when all the black people said, hey, look, we done with this. They ain't had no content. They like they trying to make stupid meals.
Not working out.
Yeah.
Not working out.
It was slow.
And it was slow. So that's what I'm saying. So as black people, we need to, and I try to, everybody I meet, I said, man, listen, die empty. That vision you had 5 years ago, 2 years ago, 6 months ago, where is it at?
No.
We need to dig it out of you to create. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to monetize it. So what's your message? How you monetize it? All right. When you and so many people got ideas, but they like, well, it's like they're letting they get their own way. They're letting fear set in. I'm like, man, listen, one thing I learned about fear is just false evidence appearing real or fail early and responsibly. So either way I go, I'm willing to embrace the failures.
But so
come on.
Anybody out there, go read the conversation with God. They got it on YouTube.
Yes.
Audio book.
Yes.
So the thing is, the way we operate, the way the system is operated, great thing he says, fear. Everything is fear-based. You got the good, then you got the bad. It's heaven, it's hell. if you don't do this, these are the consequences. If you do this the consequence. So everything is feared. Like, well, if I don't do that the right way, these consequences gonna be bad. But
it's crazy.
The thing about abundance is it don't matter what you do, what type of person you is, the experience of it is what. So once you remove fear, that's where you can fully flow in whatever life, whether it's good or bad, because it's all accepted.
So looking at your family history, like you say you seen your dad been an entrepreneur, but who else you seen? It was
like my brothers doing. They was on the wild side, but they was out here doing what they was doing early.
So I tell people I built my nonprofit for the drug dealer kids. So they say, why you thinking like that? I said, because they tend to be forget about. People forget about them. They feel like, oh, there's a bad kid. They selling drugs. It's not when you understand who they are, they was me. You know what I'm saying? They was me trying to figure out life. I don't pass no judgment. So if they could take that same hustling mentality
and just switch
go into business, the success rate is crazy. All right. So I'm always reaching, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, where they at? Not, because I really want to give back to those people. Because we tend to forget.
Yeah, I got a little cousin, right?
Okay, so, come on.
Right now he's doing some time, but I be feeling responsible though sometimes because that's the lifestyle I live.
Okay.
But if you talk to when he was a kid,
okay,
he was coming up, I shielded him. I didn't try to just promote it to him.
Okay.
But I mean, it's my city. That's most likely what's gonna happen. It's only like a few things.
Yeah.
But me talking to him about real estate, my man got 10 houses and apartment buildings. Even though while he's away, he's still making income.
Yes.
Because one thing he told me when he was younger, he was like, man, I just need to go ahead and make my mistakes. I'm like, bro, let me make the mistakes.
Yes.
I'm going out here, I'm pushing it to the limit on the good side. So I'm figuring out all the information.
Yes.
I had a $2 million deal with a business owner, a billionaire from here.
Okay.
They was trying to finesse me, but I'm telling him the plays like, bro,
yes,
people will give you money out here.
Yes.
But when you acquire property, you got an asset.
Got you.
So, just putting that into his mind over the course of like 5 years, the next thing I know, he popped up. He like, bro, I got 10 houses. I'm looking to buy a mansion. I'm looking to do this. So it's like, don't pass judgments because when you condemn, you cut off.
Woo, say that again. When you condemn, you cut off.
Because people don't want to hear the bad already. They already know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But if you bring out the light, light overshadows darkness.
All day. So there's this game I play. It's called the word game. And I ask a couple questions. I tell a couple words. You tell me what you think it means. The first word, it comes with an acronym. It's called denial. And it stands, don't even notice I am lying.
I was about to say unacceptance. Unaccountable.
So people stay in denial because they don't want to be
accountable. Once you become accountable, your life changed.
The second one is poor. Poor stands for passing over opportunity repeatedly. What's your mindset on that?
That's what it is. Exactly what it is.
Come on. Every single day. The next one is money. Money stands for momentarily owned, not externally yours. How important? What's your mindset on money?
It's just one vehicle.
Okay.
It's actually at the bottom. Because like I said, money, I look at money like this, right?
Come on.
Money can only give you so much.
Yes.
But my face card can get me anywhere in the world.
Come on.
So I look at my face card as my credit.
I got you.
If I'm sitting down with anybody, the presence I bring, that's the abundance. That's the currency.
Come on.
Money is just something that comes with it.
I say that because so many people try to make money like it's a bad thing.
Nah.
But at the same time, to me, the people who's thinking like that, because I had to cut some people out because they listen. I tell them I'm getting an M a year, million a year. They like, I don't know about that. How you gonna do that without doing something crooked? I'm like, all things are possible. You just gotta know that just because you see me on social media and you see my Why Now Is Your Time brand, that's just a piece of me. We got multiple business. You can't even see our face on.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And I think people, they only see the outer share or what they think they see to dictate how much money you making.
But it comes back to fear, right?
Okay.
So like Jay-Z said, my uncle said, I never sell 1 million records. I sell 1 million records like 1 million times.
Come on.
The thing is, they can't see them doing it. It always come back to people.
Come on.
It's always the inner. See, whatever is reflected out is being transferred in. So on the inside, they confused. They don't know how to do it. Trust me, I'm right there with you.
So
I done traveled to China.
Come on.
I done traveled overseas a few times. People like, man, like you going there by yourself. You don't know nobody. You don't speak the language.
And
I still went there and I dominated. Dominated.
Come on.
So it's all about not having fear.
Come on, man. And I tell you, I say that all the time because how important is credit versus cash? I think you're very knowledgeable about this kind of stuff when I was doing my research on you. What's the difference and how important is it?
Credit is way more important than cash because money is being devalued every day.
Okay.
Especially the US dollar.
Of course.
If y'all ain't seen, they just overthrew the US dollar as the global currency.
Come on.
So when it comes to credit though.
Come on.
And actually all of this is fictional. Like, none of it is like
it's like a game.
Yeah, it's a game. It's all a finesse.
It's basically like Monopoly. You want to be honest.
Yeah. So once people play the game of Monopoly, but they never read the rules. See, everything that's in Monopoly has a rule to it. When you get into the credit lane,
come on, let them know. Let them know. Come on.
It's rules to it. So like, prime example. Hold on.
All right. Let them know, man. Let them know.
One of my clients today.
Come on.
Helped her fix her credit.
Come on.
Just a few things that was on there.
Come on.
Where is it at? Right here. What that say?
Ooh, 850.
Perfect score.
850. Come on. Come on.
So, like, to help somebody get that, what is that? Is it just a number? Because if you had an 850,
come on,
and you don't got the profile to go along with it, you have nothing.
Nothing.
And that's why I try to tell my clients, like, do not get caught up in the knowing of a number. Like, oh, bro, I got a 700 credit score. What's behind that 700?
Yeah. What's behind
what's behind the credit score shows you who you are.
Got you.
So that's what they looking for. It's called data points. So the data points got to be on point. So you need to have like utilization. People overuse their credit cards. They don't know that it's 2 dates. It's a statement date and a due date.
Come on.
The due date is when the payment first is due. The statement date is when it close out. So what people will do is pay their bill and start using it the next day.
That's dumb.
You got at least 3 to 5 days in between that you cannot use your cards. So like, teaching people that like not overusing your credit.
I love it.
Stop going to apply for a bunch of things, but we can also show you how to do it.
Yeah, how to run the play.
Yeah, we got all the plays. So just getting people more knowledge.
So let me ask you a question about, and I know you know about this because I read a lot of his information. I think some of it's good. I just don't use all of it.
Oh yeah,
Dave Ramsey. So I use it, and I think a lot of it's outdated.
Yeah,
this to me. Yeah. Now I understand the debt snowball. I understand all that. But what's your thoughts on people paying off debt versus?
I want $1 billion in debt.
Come on.
He tripping.
He tripping.
I be telling my mom now.
Come on.
Stop listening to him. Because see, this is the thing. If you have no debt, if you're debt free,
come on,
you are nothing. On paper.
On paper.
You're nothing. So
come on.
If you paid everything off, if you pay everything in cash, you have no track record. So I don't know if you pay your bills or not.
That's true.
I don't know if you're on top of your company and like what you got going on because it's no paper trail. So when you look at credit is just a paper trail to show if you're accountable or not.
I got you. Because I know, listen, some stuff I did like what he was with, like one thing he said that me and my wife went through the information was tell your money where to go instead of about wondering where it went.
Facts.
So that's one thing I did. Some of the other stuff I'm looking at, I'm like, not me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
because you need credit cards.
Come on. I'd rather swipe my credit card than give cash.
But look, see, when you swipe a credit card,
come on.
Like, all right, cool. For example, I got American Express.
Come on.
When I use it at certain places, you get 5 times cash back reward. So that means if I spend however much, I'm getting 5 times back a kickback.
Okay.
When you use your debit card or you use cash, you get nothing back.
Not a damn thing.
So that's why I tell people, like, are you gonna listen to a person that's super rich already?
Come on.
He don't already got
his Grant Cardone say he gonna be in debt till he die. That's true,
bro. It makes sense.
Yes.
If I got $1 billion in debt,
come on, you got some money coming in.
I got bread.
You got bread.
I'm not doing no tripping.
I ain't tripping.
But see, people look at debt, and trust me, I know people that got credit scores that's close to one of my clients. But the thing is, when I tell them, hey, man, you need to get some funding. Look, let's go hit these bank plays.
Come on.
They like, nah, because that's dead and I gotta pay it back. Bro, do you know? But I mean, we don't know.
We gotta shift that mindset. We gotta. People don't know too that the life insurance play. They don't understand.
Life, not for
you
death.
Can take the money out
Whole life.
and then take it and put it into something that's an asset. They don't understand this play. But these are plays that I think we ignorant to because
it's coming around though.
Okay.
I'm glad social media.
Okay, come on.
One of the benefits of social media.
Yes, come on.
Majority of it is stupid. And
but it's some good areas.
But it is great for information.
Come on.
TikTok, like, man, it's good.
It is.
TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. You cannot say nowadays you don't know something because it's coming through.
It's coming through.
It's stuff I be thinking and somebody pops up talking about.
We talk about that. That's why I laugh at guys so much because guys like, I give you an idea. You don't want to do it. I'm gonna raise somebody else up and I'm gonna show you. You're gonna be like, I had that idea 5 years ago and they making money off of it.
Prime example, right?
Okay.
I had this idea and I told a few people about it. So I was traveling, like when I went to China, my plane ride was 19 hours.
Okay.
And then I had a 3-hour layover.
Gotcha.
I'm like, man, if I could just I created an idea where we could have like mini beds. You can check in and check out.
Yes.
And then you pick a certain type a certain time.
And you can go to sleep, chill.
Yeah. And then it'll wake you up. And once you leave, it'll self-clean itself. Come to find out, I just seen somebody on Instagram probably like 2 days ago.
Come on.
They showing certain airports in the US and overseas that actually have like little mini rooms where you could stay at for your layovers.
Sleeping, bro. That's why I said die empty.
Hell yeah. Because
every day we wake up, they're like, people like, man, you post videos every day. I'm like, man, because I want to die empty, bro. I just want, if I got an idea or thought, some days I might do 3 videos, some reels. Some days I might do, 7-minute videos. I mean, I'm just getting up, like just thinking about how to impact the world with content and how to get people to me so they can know what I do. And so as I'm bringing people in, like the end of this year, we having a podcast gala.
Okay.
And so this is going to be our first annual. But in the room, it's going to be about $100 million plus of just people. So the beautiful part about the gala is now when you come in the room, if you show up to the gala, say you buy your ticket, we selling tickets for $97 and $147. $147 for 2 people, $97 for 1 person. Because some people want to bring their spouse.
Yeah,
so sure. I had a lot of guys on the podcast. They married, so they go, hey, can I bring my spouse? I'm like, yeah, bring a spouse.
She gotta come.
Yeah, it's what it is. So when you come to a thing, we're gonna hand you a flyer that have your information on it, what you do, and everybody information on what they do. So now you're looking for an investor. Let me open up this flyer. Oh, I can go. Let me call him up. Here's his phone number right here. Oh, okay. We're looking for content. Are we looking for a space? Right. All right. Let me go there. You know what I'm saying?
Key thing, that I hope y'all catching. Collaboration over competition.
Come on.
Even if you got 100 people in the same arena that you're in,
come on, man.
They're not your competition. I tell people this a lot.
Come on.
Like, your only competition is your clients. Your customers, the people you're trying to get to spend money with you.
Yes.
You're competing against them for their mind to be like, hey, look, I came here. Look, oh, dang, I got greeted by my name. Okay, cool. Like, they already know my order, or like the customer service is so good, I felt like a family member.
Come on.
People get stuck in, and I got to go. They right here next to me. I got to compete with them. And like, you killing yourself and you killing your business. So just go out there, compete for your clients.
Yes.
Collaborate with the people that's next to you.
That's it.
And y'all build a whole foundation together to where y'all got clients that's doing, that's indulging in both businesses.
Yes.
And nobody's losing.
Because if somebody might say, man, this dude live way on the north side. This dude studio on the north side might go too far. And I'm like, say, man, check my guy out. He closer to you. You know what I'm saying? Go to his spot. He got you over there. Just tell him I sent you.
And that's where nobody is missing any money.
That's what I'm saying. Go to him. Hey, this is I made a video like 2 weeks ago. I said, man, the problem with some of you why y'all ain't become successful is because you focus on the competition and not focus on collaborating with the right people. And then people are assigned to us.
Yeah.
So the sad part is if you don't fulfill your purpose, it's people that was assigned to you that can't fulfill their purpose because you didn't fulfill your purpose.
And that's why I tell people, don't ever say like, man, if I could go back, I'd change this, because then you're changing the trajectory of the people that you were supposed to help.
Man,
you go through every experience for a reason. So experience is the only thing that your soul needs.
Yes.
You have to experience something.
So there's a time capsule about this big, this high. You could put 3 things on there. You could put 3 things in there. We're going to bury it on your way out. So you about to die.
Yep.
We're about to bury it. We're going to lift it up and we're going to take it out the ground in 1,000 years though.
Yeah.
What 3 things would you leave in there for people to remember you by?
3 things.
It's only this big.
Family.
Okay.
Innovator. Consistency.
I like that.
Those 3 things.
Because how important is consistency though? Because I got hoodies I sell that says consistency kills critics. But how important is consistency though?
Either consistent or persistent. I say persistent because that's going against everything. So like I listen to Inky Johnson a lot.
Okay.
The one thing he always talk about is being persistent. But persistent is, I say, over consistent.
Okay.
Because people could do the same thing all the time. I mean, that's insanity.
Yeah.
Looking for a different result. But persistent means you're going to go all the way out.
All the way.
So you're going to...
leaving nothing on the table.
Nothing. You're going to explore every possibility.
Let's go.
You can.
Let's go.
So I'm super persistent. As like last year was one of the worst financial years of my life.
Okay.
Starting a business.
But you adapted.
Man, adaptation is man, that's an understatement. My creation, my creative level last year pushed me to let me know I'm ready to be a millionaire.
Come on, man.
Because I lost hundreds of thousands of dollars and I stayed. How about this? Losing it all.
Come on.
Business.
Come on.
Down in the drain.
Come on.
Bills were still about 10K.
Come on.
And I was still making it happen, even without having it to make happen.
Talk about it.
So, like, when people, like, one dude was like, man, I wish I could lose hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's something to say. I'm like, you can look at it 2 ways.
Come on.
Like, oh, bro, you lost so much money. Or you could look at it like, man, I got this much experience. That's why I'm persistent.
Yes.
Because even through the storm, see, I could be walking around with negative $1 billion.
Come on.
I'm attracting light.
Come on.
So my light is going to attract people that has that billion to put that billion back into me.
Talk about it. Because people, I'm not telling people all the time, man, you got to walk around like a plug. All right. The plug is you talking to that. Should I talk to this person today?
Yeah.
Should I shake their hand? Should I call this person? Because whatever you plug into is the source that's going to come back to you. Too many times we plugging into the wrong situation, the wrong ideals, the wrong conversations. You know what I'm saying? We plug it. Come on, talk to me.
You haven't raised your vibrations yet. So, and I know most people be thinking like that's the woke talk, but like
it's true though.
The vibrations is what you practice. It's not even about like things or like a mindset. Well, it's basically your mindset. So my mindset is if you don't have a mindset like me, you can't, like, people don't even like to be around me because soon as I meet somebody that's low vibration, I start talking. I'm talking $1 million ideas. I'm talking $1 billion inventions. I'm talking innovators. Like, I'm talking that type of talk. So people be like, oh, they gonna exit themselves. So people don't want to be around what's too high. If it's over their head, they like, man, he's over the top.
And I think because people not used to being on those high vibrations, people not used to being around people who are visionaries. You know, what's crazy is before we got into the studio, I was telling people, we're gonna have a podcast studio. We're gonna rent one side out. We're gonna be on another side. Also, I'm gonna be teaching people content, branding. People's like, huh?
Exactly. Yep.
They're looking crazy. They're like, what are you talking about?
They vibration. But see, the things that they take in too is so small.
I got you.
So like, we all got social media.
Yes.
But what's on your social media? So like me, I unfollowed a lot of stuff from when I was younger.
Oh, okay.
Because what you see,
that's good,
is what you take in.
That's good.
The eyes is the keys to the soul. So I make sure I watch what I watch.
Yes.
I'm always observing of what I'm putting into me.
Yes.
Even listen to music. I stopped listening to a lot of rap.
Well, me too, because I feel like this is the crazy part. I'm like, man, because like you said, what you hear, what you see, all this stuff, it affects your vibration on how you think, on how you move. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I'll watch, I'm watching the Lakers last night, but it ain't even the no volume on though. I'm just watching it. I'm watching the game, but I'm also working on some projects. I'm thinking about other things, but I'm just watching no volume. I don't need volume. I just need to see. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm always trying to control. My wife said, "You so in tune with what's going on." I'm like, because I got to be very careful where I'm headed or who I'm connected to.
Thanks.
I had to cut some people off because they didn't see what I see. And it's not, I don't want people to be like, "Oh, you think you're too good for us?" I don't want you to think like that.
I tell people think that. You know what I'm saying? It's not me thinking I'm too good. It's me knowing my value. And you thinking I'm too good because you don't want to elevate your value. Because there's only two things that's going to happen. As you elevate, either they elevate with you or they down here and you going to elevate down.
That's good though. And I think people need to understand the importance of that. So the next 3 to 5 years, where you want to be? Talk to us.
$1 billion. $1 billion means I done impacted over a million people to be millionaires and 100,000. And the way we going, that billion is going to be more closely to helping people make millions of dollars. Because 100,000 is about to be middle class.
Yeah. So that's one of my goals is to help 200 people become millionaires with their own products.
Mine's is like 100,000.
Okay.
Or so it's like 10,000 if it's millionaire.
Okay.
100,000.
Yeah. So mine's is to help those 200 people become a millionaire and help and structure 1,000 people to make 6 figures with their own products.
Let's go.
So this is the thing. This book is sat on the shelf for 10 years because I was so afraid to bring it out. You know what I'm saying? And then by the time I was ready to release it, I had to go rewrite most of it. Because what I had learned.
If you would have released it, then you could have keep your next editions.
So now I'm working on my children's book this year.
Okay.
It's called The Little Adventures of Ink. It's about an 11-year-old black kid. He goes around and he motivates people.
That's you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna connect you with my lady. Okay. For our oldest, she has a financial literacy book. ABC book.
Okay.
And she got workbooks, coloring books for the kids.
Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, we're gonna connect on that. And then my next book is 12 things that you gotta go through as an entrepreneur. The shit you gotta go through to make $1 million. You know what I'm saying?
And you gotta go through it.
Gotta go through.
Trust me.
Number 1 is respect the loneliness. You're gonna be lonely.
It's a process.
You're gonna be lonely because when I became job free, all my friends still working. So I didn't have nobody to talk to.
Then when you talk, it just unless you experience it.
Come on.
You
don't get it.
You don't get it. It going since 2010 I opened my own business. Well, I joined the business.
Okay.
But I was an independent rep, so it was my business. I had to create that.
I got you.
That was what my travel club. So
okay.
When that went down, cool. I didn't even do it. Somebody I had a dream, a dream stealer.
Okay.
So a very he was a governor.
Okay.
So I'm learning from him. I'm working with him.
Come on.
Dude, I'm like, okay, hey man, look, I'm thinking about launching this. I want to get everybody at the college.
Snatch.
Yeah, like let's get the kids traveling because
come on,
people don't travel in Dayton, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe now, but back then,
I
like,
got
there's
you.
nobody doing anything.
Come on.
So he was like, that's not gonna work. That's stupid. Boom. Cool. So 5 years. My brother actually passed for cancer.
Oh, wow.
So that's a big reason why I'll go hard. Like, for real, for real. I was doing, like I said, I was in the streets, and then it got back to him, and he was worried because, you know, when you live in a wild life, wild things happen, consequences.
It happens.
But when my last conversation with him, he was like, yeah, man, you know, the houses and stuff that you're doing, that's cool. He was like, but man, do the travel thing because you can see the world.
Come on.
So when he passed like a few months later, I took my first trip to the Bahamas.
Okay.
2015. After that, the next year I took 15 trips, and then after that, it was crazy.
So that's on. I think people need to know, like, so you have somebody watching the video, they might say, well, y'all talking good, but how do I find my purpose as an entrepreneur? What kind of advice would you give them?
First, take a trip. Take a trip somewhere. I went to the Bahamas. It's, you know, you see some stuff, but my first major trip by myself was a birthday trip. Shout out to my homeboy Hen.
Come on.
I had just met him 2 months before it, and he came with me to Punta Cana. Start seeing how people in these third world countries is really living. Come on. And you're going to come back and you're going to really
rejuvenate it. Yeah.
If that don't motivate you, like, to actually see somebody living in a
huts,
that's this big, and his feet is hanging out,
crazy,
and he just got a little thing to use it in, then you're gonna be like, oh, I'm playing. Like, I'm taking this life for granted. Yeah, they really over here starving. They don't have nothing. I say even the homeless people on the streets in America is living better than the people in the third world countries.
So what do you tell your 13-year-old self so that today your life look different?
What I tell my 13-year-old self.
So that today your life look different.
Stay consistent.
Okay.
Change your friends.
That's deep. That change your friends?
Change your friends, because whatever you hang around, you become. So if you hang around 9 people that's doing something, you become the 10th. Eventually.
That's true.
So God gave us this riddle for life. Okay. And it says, long as all men speak the same language, nothing they do will be impossible. That's in Genesis.
Come on.
When they was building that tower. In disrespect, because they came together and the language was just one. I look at gangs. Gangs is as big as they is because everybody speak the same language. So whatever you surround yourself with, those people are going to speak a language.
So I tell people, don't just create a vision board, create a vision environment, because that's what's going to push you to your greatness. You know, once you create that. So is it anything you want to ask me? I like to flip the question around and just pass the ball to you. Is there anything you want to ask me, man? Because, you know, I never want to just get off my podcast and it's like, man, I wanted to ask them this. You know,
my thing is, like you asked me, what happened to make you step out and create?
Man, seeing my mom pass away at 50. It's like, man, time is the enemy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We cannot get back.
We cannot get time back. But time is also currency. So I learned too, if you go to my website, Why Now Is Your Time, I also learned too, like some conversations that I was having, I must send you an invoice. You know what I'm saying?
I'm on that now.
You know what I'm saying? So I say, copy paste. You guys say, hey man, I need to ask you how you started this dispatching business. Hey, copy paste. Man, how you started this cleaning? Copy paste. You know what I'm saying? So I learned how to invoice people for the conversations because they respect it more. You know what I'm saying? And so seeing my mom pass away, I'm like, man, I gotta go get it. Man, time is passing, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna die empty. All my goals, my dreams. Listen, I got about 10 more books in me. I'm writing down stuff every day.
Let's go.
Then I'm trying to give people. You know, me and my wife got our book that we working on, which is called One Man's Two Hustlers, how we build a multi-million-dollar empire. That's you know what I'm saying? So we trying to make marriage and Black excellence again come together, man. We're trying to make it come together because we meet a lot of single people We have single panels on our podcast too.
Okay.
And it's like the conversations be like, ain't nobody married happy. I'm like, oh, y'all fool?
Tripping.
You tripping.
But see, that's another thing because
Come on.
they seeing that's what is being projected.
Yes.
Because marriage nowadays,
Mm.
when people are partaking,
Come
they're
on.
looking at it as a benefit to put it out to the world
Mm.
and show all these pictures. But
Come on, talk
after
about
the
it.
pictures, it's like, all right, you just like y'all don't got nothing. Y'all don't got no foundation built up.
I tell people one thing: if you do have somebody in your life, make sure you have business meetings every week. So we have business married meetings. So these meetings go like this: what did I do this week that pissed you off? So I won't do it next week. And how can we make this marriage better when it comes to our finances, our faith? How can we make this better? So how did we make? So what kind of money we made this week, and what mistakes did we think we made? A lot of times, I tell people you can't see the picture when you in the frame.
Facts.
So you running around living your life, but somebody on the outside looking like, man, he could have made this. You know what I'm saying? So it's very for me to get her perspective on like, okay, what I did this week. Okay, how can I get better? Is very important to me.
Gotcha.
So every Sunday we make sure we spend an hour to say, you know what I'm saying? It's the 1-1-1 rule. I don't know if you heard the 1-1-1 rule. Make sure you spend an hour a day with your spouse. Make sure you take 1 7-day vacation a year.
Oh yeah,
with your spouse. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just very important that you tie that, and then make sure you go on 1 day night a week.
You know what? I just seen a white guy, and that was like a few months ago. I seen that came across.
Yeah,
IG.
yeah. So we've been living by that principle since we've been together 9 years. We've been living by that principle, bro.
That's what's up.
Every week we go on a date night. Get rid of them kids. Bye. You know what I'm saying? You better go. Bye, babysitter. Bye. You know what I'm saying? People be so like caught up in like, well, you ain't got nobody wipe my hand.
Hey, take the kids with
Care.com. There's some good people out here. Everybody ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? But I know people protected about their kids. They gotta be.
Yeah, it's just nowadays. It's crazy.
be on family members crazy.
Nah, for real.
I don't know if you see that video where that dude went killed his
brother.
That's crazy.
And set the house on.
What did he do? What your brother do?
Hey, that's what I mean.
Hey, let nobody cut up my house, dog.
Hey, look, what he do?
What he do? What he do? That's why I say, man, you gotta be guarded, man.
But also, because in the next like 2 years, 3 years, we moving out the country.
Okay. So talk about it, man.
Even taking your kids to see. I believe in, because we got 2 girls, so
come on.
I believe in taking your kids to date night sometimes.
Yeah, let them see.
Let them see what a good relationship is.
Yes.
And for me, it's a stereotype that black men ain't in their kids' lives.
That's a lie.
Yeah, I say it's 50-50.
Yeah.
Dads and moms that's not in their kids' lives. It's all 50-50.
Yeah.
It's just what gets shown more.
What gets shown more? Anything else you want to ask me?
Nah, that's about it. But I do want to lead them with something.
Yeah, come on. He about to leave y'all with something. So if you leave him, what you want to leave him with? It's on you, man.
As a business owner and entrepreneur, look.
Come on.
Tell people your price. Stop giving out discounts because you think, hey, man, look, I'm trying to look out. Forget the lookout. Let people, your business is never going to grow until you're able to tell people how much your time is worth and how much your services is.
Talk about it.
Right now, because I stopped doing credit.
Okay.
So we getting in the mindset of teaching. But if I do, gotta give me $850 to $1,200 up front. That's not no payment plan. That's up front because you have to pay that. Like anybody else got to pay that.
I'm gonna piggyback on what you said. I showed you my chart. My price is my price. I never change.
Can't change it.
And people pay. Listen, people say, you charge $3,000 to help somebody with a course. Do you know what goes into a course? If you don't even know the time and the effort that I have to record the video, set the website, it's a lot of time and effort. And I ain't scared. And people, guess what? They pay us. People pay.
The thing is, if I don't make you pay, I am doing you a disservice. The only service is you
Come
have
on.
to invest something into it. So then you gonna take it serious. If I
Mhm.
just give you something, or like, so we had some clients that we was doing the payment plan. It's like
I got you.
$50 a month.
Okay.
They don't take it serious though.
Nah, because
Like,
when people pay, they pay attention.
yeah. So it's like, are you doing this for me? But you ain't doing a good enough job. It's not fast enough. It's like,
Oh,
bro,
man.
first of all,
I'm about to delete you as a client.
yeah, like you borderline. But for the people that pay up front, hey, you pay the
Mm,
$850. It's
mm,
like, oh, what you need?
yes.
Oh yeah, nah, I ain't tripping.
Mm.
But they know, like, hey, I'm getting
But
something.
know your clientele.
That's another
This is
thing.
another thing I tell people. I only work with coaches and consultants. If you a person, I turned down so much money.
That's why, man, I have to.
My no's became more greater than my yeses.
Yes, sir.
I had people saying, "Hey man, look, I want to do a website." And I said, "Hold on, I got like 5 key questions I ask them. If you're not a coach or a consultant, I don't want to even deal with you. Period. You know what I'm saying? It's $1,000 for me to help you set up a website. And so, and you got to go through the platform I tell you to go through. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just it.
All money ain't good money.
And people pay, bro. Once you find your audience, once you find your tribe of people, they don't care.
They don't care.
It's the people you know saying, I don't know, that's a little pricey. Like my homeboy, he was like, I want you to help me build my brand. I want to do this, do that, but I'm gonna come to you in about a year. I said, today's price. Listen, yesterday's price
is not today's price. Listen, after that,
let me take a picture of it. Let me take a picture of it. I said,
nah,
take a picture. You can do whatever you want.
It's not.
You gonna come back.
This ain't Walmart. You ain't price matching, dog.
No, man. And that's what I learned too. You said something that was key. Like, man, know your audience, bro.
You have to.
And stick to your prices.
You have to. And
I created like price shorts. So like before you got here, a guy called me, hey man, okay. So I already got my website, but I don't really got I don't really got my product. So I know you charge $3,000. So I said, well, what do you want from me? You want me to help you build your product out? It's a different price.
Yeah.
So you tell me what you want. Oh, well, let me think. What do you want? Like people have no idea what they want.
So this is what we do also.
Mm-hmm.
So with the business come funnels.
Oh, come on, talk about the funnels, man.
So when they come in the funnel, our goal is to not let a person escape without getting something. So that's what we about to rebrand today.
Yes.
So when you come in,
mm-hmm.
if paying me for my mentorship and mine's is $1,500.
Come on.
If paying that $1,500 is too much for you, cool. All right, you get the course. The course is gonna be $600.
Come on.
You can't spend the $600.
Come on.
Go ahead, get the ebook. The ebook is gonna be like, I think, $50.
Come on.
Now, one of those prices, it's gonna catch you.
Yes.
So you will be able to learn something. And I give out everything.
Me too. That's how I be.
I give out everything. So just buy the book.
The crazy part is people want more.
Yeah.
It's like I'm gave you the ebook and you like, well, man, come on, I want a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, let me give you a digital course.
I tell people, man, go back and look at that digital course.
Yeah.
A few times. Like, everything I do, I do it like 3-4 times.
Yes.
Because Les Brown said something. He said you could listen to the same thing over and over, but every time you get something different.
And depends on what season of your life you in.
It's something different.
It's just like, what do you listen to? And so right now, I'm working on a motivational mix. So the motivational mix is like, you go into your car, the first track is like, what is your purpose? What are you thinking about daily?
That's what's happening.
So it's like, it's allowing me to speak into them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because again, it's a lot of people like us that's like, man, I don't want to listen to that crap no more. I'm gonna listen to something that want to empower me, something that's gonna encourage me, something that's gonna push me.
Yes, sir.
That's what we're looking for. And I like that funnel. I'm gonna show you some stuff when we get off this podcast. Okay. We're on that same wave of,
that's where it's at.
If you meet me, you ain't coming, you gonna spend $5, $10.
Yes,
you know,
and that's why I'm about to start making like a whole bunch of like $5, $10 ebooks, because everything has some information to it.
Yes.
So even how to get off of bankruptcy, how to different things like that.
It's worth
it. Man, like I'm stuck because we let things control the narrative. Like Grant Cardone said, if you don't control your environment, somebody else will control your environment.
They will.
They literally control your environment by credit. Credit is a controlled thing. So it's whether you're going to get a car, it's whether you're going to get a house, whether you can get some extra debt, debt that can help you turn it into some money. Like, all of these things is controlled. But if you know how to finesse the system, you get the control. Like, you just take back the control that you already got.
Listen, man, I tell somebody, if you don't, one of my quotes that's in my book that I wrote, it said, "Life without purpose has no meaning."
Sir.
If we don't get on our purpose-driven life, we just live in life, man.
I can't live.
You know what I'm saying?
Like Mike Tyson said, he said, "I'm either gonna live at the top, or I'm gonna live at the bottom. I can't do it.
Can't be no in between, man.
In between just means this. Like you said, that's dead.
You dead.
Nah, I'm gonna go all out. And if I don't succeed the first time, while I'm at the bottom, I'm building a ladder up. Give me some sticks. I'm gonna build a ladder." And people know, like, I'm too driven. I'm gonna make something shake.
So last word, y'all. I want him to leave y'all with a word. So what will you leave people to live by? Give you 1 minute to give them something juicy, something spicy. Look at that camera right there and just give them something to live by.
Every man should search his own soul. By searching your soul, if you're not living out your purpose, you're not living out the things that you were really put here on earth. Lost. But if you is in a lost place right now, go do that searching, go do your research, go find out what it is that you really want to do in life. Go all out. Dedicate 10,000 hours, which is 5 years, and watch how your life change. And you might not have money or whatever at the end of that 5 years, but the experience that you have is going to change your life forever. And then you're going to go on to change other people's lives. Remove fear also. That's it.
Listen, man, this podcast has been some juicy information. I always tell you guys, watch me like you watch TV. Not only will you watch your income grow, but your mindset will change, man. Listen, go out and design the life you want, create the brand you deserve, but most importantly, leave your legacy with your own information and products, man. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.